Hello and welcome to another MiTunes podcast right here at manxradio.com.
Mark Tiley, the nation station, Manx Radio.
This week on MiTunes, I've got two guests, I've got a band, I've got to travel the world, we're going to go to Germany, we're going to go everywhere. So if it gets a bit complicated, don't worry. The track you've just heard was the choice of one of my guests, because we're going to have two tracks a day. And don't worry, it'll all settle down, you'll get used to what's going on. That was Dove's Black and White Town. So we've had that. And that was the choice of Lee. I've got Lee and Rob with me. Lee, seeing as that track was your choice, go for it first. Why did you choose that?
I've been a massive Doves fan for forever, to be honest. I think Rob and I can agree on that one.
Yeah.
I've seen them live twice, and I never get bored of them. They're kind of always been my go-to music is Doves, always will be. Including their spin-off, which is the Black Rivers with the two brothers. But yeah, I just love everything they do. I love the atmosphere, I like the way it's recorded. I just think they're a very underrated band.
Fair enough. We need no more justification than that. I should explain, Lee Meier, Rob Millar, both vital cogs in the Bahuki wheel. The Bahuki album, which came out last year, wasn't it? I think.
Well, 2018, I think it actually.
Really?
Yeah, at the end of 2018 it came out. So,
Gosh, that's a slow burner.
well, COVID happened and we were kind of a bit late to the party because of that, getting out there and playing it live. So, but we're catching up now.
You certainly
finally
are, and we'll talk about the artwork in a minute. Tell me, who wants to lead on getting Bahuki, the band, together? Who's going to lead on that?
Oh, the Bahuki band. Well, Rob and I work together. We're both taking a musical break, and we decided, over wine, or quite a bit of wine, that we'll get together and come up with a couple of ideas. Yeah. I remember vividly, like the first night we sort of jammed. It wasn't really gelling, and then we drank more the next day, and it started to gel, and we came up with about 4 songs in a day. Good times. Yeah.
Quality. So, you two, who else is in the band?
So we've got George Stevenson on the bass. Absolutely brilliant bass player. Quite prolific on the island now. And John Cleater on the drums, who I'm sure most people will know.
Now, who hasn't he drummed with? It's probably easier than who he has.
Exactly.
But no, seriously, go through his portfolio as drumming.
He's drummed with Davy Knowles, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
He's been with Pigs on the Wing. He's also a singer as well. He's also a very, very good singer.
He's doing a U2 tribute band soon.
That's right.
Isn't he?
He's doing that as
he's
well.
working on that.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
That's
Great
quite
singer.
enough. Otherwise, he hasn't been in yet, so we'll save him to do his own bit of MiTunes when he comes in.
He's very good on the old backing vocals, is
He
John.
is, yeah.
Before we go any further, let's get the second track in, which is Rob's choice. Rob Millar, what have you got and why?
Slave to the Rhythm?
Yes.
By Grace Jones. I've kind of been studying production, music production for the last 10, 15 years. And I'm a massive Trevor Horn fan. So, and I think this song, kind of masterpiece of production. So that was why I chose it.
To the rhythm. I'm just playing around, baby. Work for days, men who know wheels must turn to keep the flow. Build on up, don't break the chain. Sparks will fly when the whistle blows. Never stop the action. Keep it up, keep it up. Never stop the action. Keep it up. Work to the rhythm. Live to the rhythm. Love to the rhythm. Slave to the rhythm. Axe to wood in ancient times. Man machine powered life. Fire burns breathe to the rhythm, dance to the rhythm, work to the rhythm, live to the rhythm, love to the rhythm, you slave to the rhythm. Don't cry, it's only the rhythm. We live to the rhythm, and we work to the rhythm. Love to the rhythm, slave to the rhythm. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Grace. Slave to the rhythm, to the rhythm.
For a moment I could swear I had it all figured out. That's when it started, broken hearted with nobody to help. I'm on the inside out. Way too long sober to tell everything to. Yeah, if I could open up the windows, I would breathe in. I'd like to take these cuffs away and to fight again. So put the noose around my neck, forgive the sins, my friends. I wanna black out, I keep waiting for it. It's the voice in my head that'll leave me for dead. I'm depressed, I'm a mess, how are you? I'm depressed, I'm a mess, how are you? Yeah, I'm on the inside out. What will I do now? Yeah, if I could open up the windows, I would breathe in. I'd like to take these cuffs away and to fight again. So put the noose around my neck, forgive the sins, my friends. I wanna black out, I keep waiting for it. I'd like to say I'm not okay, a better me is overrated. Cause it cash, I'm living fast, my mental state has not translated. Coming down the parties now, I've gotta be so calculated. Start to run, I heard the gun is all of this just simulated. Yeah, if I could open up the windows, I would breathe in. I'd like to take these cuffs away and to fight again. So put the noose around my neck, forgive the sins, my friends. I wanna black out, I keep waiting for it. Black out, I keep waiting for it.
Piece of music there called Blackout, Call Me Amor, the band, and Rob Millar, who's part of this Bahuki outfit we have with us here. Lee and Rob are both in the studios. I told you it was going to be easier to do than describe. That track, although they are Manx band, recorded in Leeds, I think you were telling me, but some of the vocals done in your studio.
Not that particular track, but one of the songs on their EP, some of the vocals were actually done in The Nest, which is my little studio out in Glenmona. But yeah, just a little bit of solidarity for our Manx brethren who we're going to be doing a few gigs with this year. Call Me a More.
And will you be doing those
Fantastic
gigs
band.
here or across?
They're going to be here. They're doing a massive tour in the UK, I think, during 2024, and they're doing incredibly well. But we're doing at least one gig with them, alongside them. Full Moon Festival
Moon, yeah.
in the summer.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
I think they're touring with You Me at 6, aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah.
Now, I'm guessing, well, I think we just decided Lee, born and bred Isle of Man,
Yeah.
Rob not.
Yeah.
When did you get here?
When I was 3 years old.
Oh, that's near enough.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
so pretty much as Manx as they come.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was born in London, in Mayfair in London, actually.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
I know.
£200 on a Monopoly board, you know? That's just for a house. You want a hotel, it's going to cost you a fortune.
Yeah, sounds better than it is.
Your parents obviously moved over.
Yeah, so my mother was, she was originally Manx, and she was, much like Lee's mum, actually, quite prolific in the Manx music scene.
Well,
She's
Lee, tell us about your mum, because she told us about you
Okay.
when she was doing this particular thing. So tell us all about your mum.
Yeah, Little Miss Uranium.
Yeah, quite right. Linda.
Little Miss Dynamite, yes.
That's
Yes,
your
she-
mum.
She is my mum. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it runs in the family, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it took a lot of musical inspiration as a kid from my mum, to be honest. I mean, she used to play a lot of, obviously, like Beatles and 10cc and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, she's, and she actually got me my first guitar teacher as well. So, you know, she's.
Let's just clarify while I've got you. Who plays what in Bahuki? So Lee,
So I'm guitarist and backing vocals.
okay, and then over to you, Rob.
So I'm the front man, lead singer,
Yeah.
and I play the rhythm guitar as well.
Okay.
But together we do the writing
Yeah,
together.
we do. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow we're going to talk about a bit of a big gig coming up at the end of the week, which we're very excited about in the Villa Marina. Have you back in there? But for now you chose the first one today, Rob. So we need one from you, Lee.
So I think it is Rival Sons' Electric Man. I like the retro sound of Rival Sons. I mean, everything they've written, I think the first vinyl I've bought recently is all kind of Rival Sons stuff. I love the guitarist Scott Holiday. I like the way he uses effects and his tone and how much of a tone freak he is. And I think there's brilliant songwriters. There's a band I really want to see live but haven't done yet.
Okay, let's get it on. Rival Sons, Electric Man.
Take it to the sugar shack. I'm gonna take it to the sugar shack. 'Cause I'm electric. Yes, I am. Oh, I'm electric. I'm an electric man. I'm electric. Yes, I am. Oh, I'm electric. I'm your electric man. Your electric man. Electric man. the nation station, Manx Radio. Winter sky turned over in Kansas, though I didn't notice. The streetlights towered over lonely faces, drifted out of focus. Tunnel vision, suddenly swaying. Oh, baby. And the feeling comes and goes like the wind blows over my shoulders. Yeah, the feeling comes and goes like the wind blows over my shoulders. You know I'm just another daydreamer, hiding from a moment. Darling, I've been floating in a river, wishing I could slow it. 'Cause I'm afraid of everything lately. Oh, baby. And the feeling comes and goes like the wind blows over my shoulders. Every feeling comes and goes like the wind blows over my
This week I've got two guitarists and two vocalists, but it's only two people because they do both, if you know what I mean. From the band Bahuki, and the song you just heard was one of Lee's choices, that's Lee Meyer's choices, Kansas Whitney. Whitney the band, Kansas the track, not the other way round. Could have got that wrong. Think I got away with it. Lee, so talk me through that track.
Well, I used Deezer, and it came up in my flow one day, and I thought, oh, this is so lovely. And as you mentioned earlier on, it sounds quite George Harrison.
Definitely, and that guitar, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's a beautiful song. The lyrics are amazing. It's just a chill out tune, really. I love that old kind of 70s style retro.
A band new to me. I'm going to go back in, dig some more out. Lee and Rob, when did you get together as musicians?
2011, was it?
It was, yes.
Sorry.
We worked together, but I've been we both been in quite prolific noughties Manx bands. Lee was in Jacoba, and
Yeah.
I was in Grambo, and I kind of quite secretly idolised this guy for many, many years.
He's only human.
Yeah.
Irresistible, Lee.
Yeah,
Irresistible.
Exactly.
And
You know.
just took my opportunity to swipe him and sort of get him into a band situation with me, and yeah, we've been making music ever since, and
Yep.
became really strong friends. And
Well, forgive me for getting the release date on the album wrong, because it was drawn to my attention last year. You now come and tell me 2018. But the exciting thing was you went away to Germany to record it. Talk us through that.
Quite a bonkers situation that was. We recorded, Lee and I, a couple of tracks live in my lounge. My brother-in-law had some studio equipment that he used to do it and had to sell it off on eBay, put it up for sale, but did a couple of snippets of songs that we had made on the eBay ad, and it came to the attention of a actual decent producer in the UK. Said, I'm not really interested in the studio equipment. I'd like to know who the band are. And yeah, they got in touch with us via email. Next thing we know, we're being whisked away into Hamburg, into a beautiful little studio there on the outskirts of Hamburg to make this album. We did it in just under 2 weeks, working with some of the finest session musicians in Germany. It's just an incredible experience. I think both of us were kind of waking up, pinching ourselves most of the time we were there. It was fantastic.
The session musicians we used was the drummer was a guy called Ronikellis, or Hubert as his nickname is, and the bassist Alex Gruber, both prolific arena players, session musicians, seriously incredible. And we make some good friends out of them as well. We had a great time with them. It was funny.
The graphics and the images, the main front image of your spaceman trying to drink his pint and smoke his cigarette is so powerful. How did you get hold of that, and who did it?
That was Lyndon. So the guy who found us on eBay, not only was he a producer, but he is a fantastic visual artist as well, and he's the guy who did it for us. He came up to us with a load of images, and there was kind of a, not to destroy the romance of that image, but it was kind of a stock image that we then built upon and did kind of, or they did from scratch again with all the props.
Quite remarkable. I just want to have it on a gatefold sleeve vinyl album and show everybody. Look at this. I know these guys. Look at that amazing album. I need tactile experience. Posters, T-shirts, the lot.
I got this. I got it built up in an acrylic, so it's this really large sort of kind of giant painting size, and it's kind of in 3D. It's just stunning.
It is quite amazing. Let's have your track now then, I believe. Rob, you're going to take us to the Kinks.
Yes, 8 Man by the Kinks. It was the first song that I ever sang in front of an audience in kind of a band situation. We were the school rock band in Castle Rushen High School many moons ago, and that was the first song that I ever sang. So
I love that. Let's have it now. 8 Man, the Kinks.
I think I'm sophisticated cause I'm living my life like a good homo sapien. But all around me everybody's multiplying and they're walking around like flies, man. So I'm no better than the animals sitting in their cages in the zoo, man. Cause compared to the flowers and the birds and the trees, I am an ape man. I think I'm so educated and I'm so civilized cause I'm a strict vegetarian. But with the overpopulation and inflation and starvation and the crazy politicians, I don't feel safe in this world no more. I don't wanna die in a nuclear war. I wanna sail away to a distant shore and make like an ape man. I'm an ape man, I'm an ape man, no I'm an ape man. I'm a king con man, I'm a voodoo man, no, I'm an ape man. I don't feel safe in this world no more. I don't wanna die in a nuclear war. I wanna sail away to a distant shore, live like an ape man. La, 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 la. Carry and Lowell, such a long time ago, like a dead horse, meadowlark drive your arrow, season of hope, after the flood, Valentine spurn my sorrow. Head on the floor, covered in blood, drunk as a horse, fly, climb on the mattress pad, twist my arm. Under the pear tree, shadows and light conspiring, covered bridge ice cream. Cottage Grove shade, invite me. I will bow down, light of the land, lord of the ancient waters. From the backyard, as far as she went, Gary surprised me. Erebus on my back, my lucky charm. Carried by storms, fairyland all around us, like a dead horse, sign of your children's fever. Carry come home, for a seat's friend, holding your hands with hope. Like a dead horse, shall we ascend? Flight of the Mayfly, a ephemeral on my back, she breaks my arm.
Bahuki are one heck of a band. Tell It to the Worms is a fabulous album, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But first of all, just then, you heard Sufjan's Stevens. I say this a lot, by the way, Lee. One of the reasons I do this, don't tell everybody, is to meet nice people like you and to hear songs I'd never heard before. And that was one of them. Gorgeous piece of music. Carrie and Lowell?
Carry on Lowell, it's the
Yeah.
album. Yeah, it's a very acoustic album. I don't know what it is with age for me. I seem to be listening to a lot of chilled out music, as well as Deftones and Judas Priest, obviously. It's stunning. He kind of, Sufjan Stevens reminds me a little bit like of Beck. You know, he kind of changes his style of album every time he comes out with something. But this is the most chilled out one.
It's lovely to have two of you with us and have not four but eight tunes, because loads of them are new to me. Very exciting. Rob, the gig's coming up. You're going, opening up for Coda, the big Led Zeppelin tribute band. Do you feel cramped with a 45 minutes, or are you just going to get out there and go like Queen at Live Aid, go bang, 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 here are the hits, goodbye?
We just break out all the bangers. I think that's the way to do it. We've got a set list that comprises of 4 of, I would say, our most upbeat tunes, and 4 that people will know very well. So that, alongside the Led Zeppelin guys, Coda,
It's going to be
entertainment.
potent night. Tickets are still available, just a few, I do believe. Is it 600-555? I think it is. And villagerti.com and all the usual welcome centre, and go and knock on the box office and say, Bahuki, we want to see Bahuki. Oh, and the other guys too, but we really, really want to see Bahuki. I hate it when people don't get in there in time to see the support act. I find it rude, I find it insulting, and I don't like it. There you are, I've said my piece.
Well, they miss out.
They miss out. Well, get there in plenty of time. So, the album, Tell It to the Worms. We're going to finish with a Bahuki track in just a moment. But are you going to go travelling and recording elsewhere again? What are the plans now?
Well, we do have literally a backlog of so much original music that we're talking about putting together, like an EP, and also talking to our friend in Germany, Manfred Faust, who produced the first album. So we've got a lot of studio time. We're just talking about ideas, and we're also this, putting these structures of songs together. But it's definitely on the cards.
Good.
We did get a nice compliment. Funnily enough, we supported from Supergrass last year at the Villa again, and we got a really nice compliment from their management saying, "Why aren't we touring in the UK?" So this could be on the cards as well. Certainly a few gigs.
Well, with that album cover, Tell It to the Worms, I need the 12-inch gatefold sleeve. Like I said, I also need a couple of T-shirts. I'll have a hoodie off you. I would also like the CD, because I still like having a CD. I can download it till I'm blue in the face, but I need the artwork in front of me, because it's
tangible.
It's tangible, and it's brilliant, brilliant artwork. I'm going to say it was the best album cover I've seen for years.
Oh, thank you.
On
Very
any
much.
level,
Yeah.
really. And I'm still an album collector and blah, blah, but honestly, it's just so striking.
Well, hopefully the music matches up to it.
It does. It does, Rob. It does. And which is going to be proven right now. Talk us into the title track, Rob. And Lee, Tell It to the Worms is coming up. What's it all about?
Tell It to the Worms. Well, it's the title track to the album. It's a line from a movie called Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead. We just thought it was an amazing phrase, really, and we'd had an idea for a song, and we built a song just around the idea of, if you don't speak about what you're passionate about now, you're going to be telling it to the worms in your grave, basically. So.
You've inspired me. For my next difficult album, I'm going to call it Keep the Change, You Filthy Animal. I think that'll work. It'll be a Christmas album, of course. It'll be a Christmas album, but I think that'll work nicely. All about busking.
Yeah.
Keep the change, You Filthy Animal. You've inspired me, you see, boys. I'm up and running on this.
Well, yeah, shameless plug really for that one, because it was kind of the only one that we self-produced on the album fully all ourselves,
Yeah.
and we're very, very proud of it. So
We put our foot down on that one because it was a slightly different version, but this one was just for us.
Yeah.
So,
Well, can't wait for the weekend Saturday night, isn't it?
yes,
Coda and yourselves, Bahuki in the big one, in the Royal Hall, Villa Marina. Do not miss it. Gentlemen, Lee, Rob, thank you.
thanks so much for
thank
having
you.
us,
Yes,
man.
thank you.
Move on, 'cause that's what they say. You buy a big place, 'cause that's what they say. Cement yourself to believe that everything's right. Or just fly and send your message from the sky. You could say it to the world, or tell it to the worms. We live to work, 'cause that's what they say. Told a lie, 'cause that's what they say. Subliminally sublime, we kindly obey. Why can't we just fly?
wonderful Bahuki, title track of their album Tell It to the Worms. And many thanks to Lee Meier and Rob Millar for joining me for a wonderful week on MiTunes. I'm Mark Tiley. Keep coming back here to manxradio.com as there's new podcasts popping up every single day. And join me when you can for the morning show on Manx Radio, 9:30 to 12. You never quite know what you're going to get, but it's normally moderately enjoyable. I'll see you then.